across the Alexander Bridge, which was built in honor of Tsar Alexander, who was the last Tsar to visit Paris. And I believe they told me the gilt on this, on these statues, and also on the sides of the bridge, which you can't quite see, cost 5 million euros. Woohoo! That's a lot of money. That's about $8 million. And they said that we are going to have a spectacular view off here to the right of the Place de la Concorde and Place de la Gardens. So I'm gonna hopefully get a hold of that after this red light. Okay, so I transferred buses and I'm now on the yellow line, which I think is going to take me maybe some places I haven't seen yet. I don't know how much historical stuff I'm going to see, but it looks kind of interesting. Certainly something interesting coming up here. Not sure what. Anyway, I'm a little nervous because the yellow line has to transfer back to the green line, which will take back to my hotel, and I may be a little late for that. So we're going to hope for the best. Or else I'm going to be doing a lot of walking again. Okay, so one of the things that I found very interesting here in France, I've already commented to you about the wrought iron balconies everywhere, and as you can see, this street is really no exception. But another thing that many of the buildings seem to have are shutters. And you can make out here, these are actually working shutters. And every time I see them, I think of my high school English teacher. And whenever he was teaching us about French history and all the revolutions that they had, he would talk about how in Paris the shutters would slam shut, the barricades would go up in the streets, and the mobs would riot. And I never really thought it. I thought maybe he was exaggerating. But look, even this next building here, you see they also have shutters. There's just shutters everywhere. Okay, I have no idea what building this is. I think it might be the Paris Opera House. Hopefully when we go around the corner here, we'll get a glimpse of exactly what it is. But I do believe that's what it is. Yes it is. I am right. So that's very cool. Take a look here. Look at the statues at the top. It's fabulous, isn't it? Okay, so we're traveling down a random street in Paris, and this is just random church in Paris. Random cathedral. I don't think I'm supposed to know anything more about it. But it's pretty fantastic looking. Hopefully we're going to turn and we can get a better look at part of it here. Yes. Okay, so once again here we are going down Rue de blah 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 in Paris. And somebody has a very loud motorcycle. And it's just like, I feel like I'm in a movie where I'm just kind of going up random streets of Paris. The streets really are narrow, as you can see. Most of them are one way, unless they're gigantic, in which case there's about 12 lanes of traffic, and it's pretty freaking scary anyway. But very cool. I'm hoping that I'm going to go up here and around past the Moulin Rouge, which I'd like to get a picture of. Okay, once again, random street in Paris. You can see the circle with the crazy traffic. And random statue, as usual. No idea what this is. Looks like a monument to some dude or some... might even be American, I'm not sure. And we're heading up this way now. And like I said, you can see the traffic is a little crazy. This road's unusual in that it actually has lines on the streets. Many of the roads have no lines. Many lanes of traffic is with fit, which is very frightening. Sarah, I don't know if you see it, but look, there's a subway right here in Paris. This is, I believe we are entering the red light district, and I think this is the Moulin Rouge right up here. Yes, it is. So you can just see it through the trees there. There's the big sign. Oh, I'm right behind the tree. But that's the Moulin Rouge right there. And hopefully as soon as the light changes, I will get a better shot for you. Okay, the lights changed, so I think we are going to go right here past the Moulin Rouge. You can see it. The famous Moulin Rouge. It looks very small, but it's very deep. It goes back very far. And we are now entering the red light district of Paris. And there is going to be all kinds of interesting stores. You can just see the supermarché across the way. That's kind of interesting. Next to it is the Love Shop. Oh, this is actually a bus stop. We'll see what else we have down here. But I thought you all might enjoy coming down the red light district. Okay, while we're stopped still in the red light district, I wanted to show you an example of a lamppost. I know that's very small and tiny, but look at the detail just on a regular old lamppost here in Paris. It has a wonderful design carved into it. C'est magnifique. And there's your typical Frenchman sitting there having a cigarette. Oh, playing with his phone. Okay, so I'm still going down the red light district here, the Sexo shop. Kind of wish I was sitting on the other side of the bus right now to get a better shot of these shops. But I'm not. But it's an interesting place. Oh, this is a good one. You'll like this neon sign. What neon sign could it be? The Sexodrome. Oh yeah. Even in Paris, right? Okay, so I'll tell you something I'm finding kind of cool as we cruise up this road, and I'll pan back so you can see, is that in between the streets, they have this kind of sidewalky green area, and it's kind of like a little park, which is kind of cool. You know, Philadelphia, we don't have this. People park in the middle of the road. Okay, so this is one of the public toilets they have on the streets here in France. And funny story that my tour guide was telling us, when they first put these in, and some of them are free, I think this is actually a free one, they're self-cleaning after you use them. I haven't been in one because they're kind of frightening, quite frankly. But when they first put them in, people were using it for things other than a restroom, if you know what I mean. And so they put a time limit on it. So after 15 minutes, the door, which is right there, will open up automatically. You haven't opened it. So I guess you could go in there for a quickie, but it better be quick. Okay, so here I am. I'm sitting on the bus. You can take a look. There's a lot of people on the bus. We're in Paris. And I have to tell you, if this bus stops one more time for like 10 minutes, I'm going to freak out. We just stop and we sit. I don't know why. Okay, so this is sort of what I was talking about with Paris traffic. As you can see, traffic pretty much goes on for as long as the eye can see. Way the heck down there. And it's just a steady line of cars. And it's not even rush hour, it's Sunday. Okay, it's Sunday. Okay, it is 5:15, but it's Sunday. So it's not even a busy day. I could never drive here. Those of you that have driven with me know I suffer from road rage. It's not a pretty sight, ever. It would just be tragic, very tragic if I ever tried to drive here in Paris. Okay, so this is the gap. Looking at the nice, really huge, just like everything else here. We will also be passing the gare, which means and that's coming up the road.